the girl discovered that the shirt she had just washed for her boyfriend was being worn by the intern. She heard the envious comments from her co-workers. A sharp pang stabbed the girl's heart, because the factory forbade workplace romances. Her boyfriend, the plant manager, had never made their relationship public. To avoid suspicion, he even kept his distance from her. Over time, co-workers concluded the girl was secretly in love with the plant manager. As soon as the intern joined the factory, she regarded the girl as an imagined rival. She deliberately courted the manager every day. The manager, who always set an example, did not reject her this time. Instead, he accepted the intern's advances. The girl didn't want to wait any longer. After thinking it over, she decided to resign and go home to attend blind dates. The supervisor was greatly regretful upon learning this, because she was a key technical staff member at the factory. In 3 days she would represent the factory at the National Vocational Skills Competition. If she resigned, it would be a huge loss for the factory. But despite the supervisor's attempts to persuade her, the girl was determined. The supervisor reluctantly signed his approval. When the girl was packing her things to go home, she turned and unexpectedly ran straight into her boyfriend. When he saw the resignation letter on the ground, he flew into a rage. The vocational competition would begin in 3 days. He said her resignation now was a deliberate attempt to embarrass him. After saying that, he tore up the resignation letter on the spot. He warned the girl that she was not allowed to leave without his order. Thinking of their many years together, she decided to help her boyfriend one last time. At that moment, the intern brought the girl's train ticket for the competition. The girl reached out to take it, but the intern intentionally dropped the ticket on the ground. She relied on having the plant manager backing her, and looked down on the girl, who was a key technical worker. Unable to endure it any longer, the girl pushed the intern away. She warned her not to provoke her, or she wouldn't be polite about it. Feeling wronged, the intern ran to complain to the plant manager. Angry, the plant manager issued an announcement. He deducted her monthly performance bonus on the grounds that she disobeyed management, and as compensation to the intern, he gave the girl's performance bonus to the intern. The girl was utterly heartbroken when she saw this. She never imagined that 7 years of their relationship would be outweighed by the intern's flirtation. At that moment, it began to rain heavily. While the girl stood helplessly, her boyfriend's car suddenly appeared in the distance. Before the girl could approach, he held an umbrella and ushered the intern into the car. As he drove off, he didn't even glance at the girl. The girl called her mother and agreed to return in 3 days to proceed with the family's arranged marriage. Then she walked home, soaked by the rain. That night she developed a high fever, so as not to miss the vocational competition. The next day she forced herself to go to the station. The first thing her boyfriend said upon seeing her was not concern, but a rebuke asking why she didn't take care of her health. If she missed the competition, then the factory wouldn't be able to answer to its shareholders. The girl couldn't be bothered to explain to him. She boarded the train without saying a word. To get closer to the plant manager, the intern deliberately booked the same first-class carriage as the manager. She booked the girl a standing room ticket. The girl was already running a high fever. After standing continuously for several hours, she soon collapsed. When she opened her eyes again, she was already in the hospital. The girl assumed her boyfriend had brought her to the hospital. The nurse's words shattered that illusion. They said the plant manager had not brought her to the hospital. He was currently busy caring for the intern in the neighboring room. At that moment, the girl's mother called. Upon learning that her daughter was in Guangzhou, the mother immediately booked her a flight home that same day. As the girl was about to refuse, the boyfriend suddenly arrived at the ward. Seeing the girl's pale face, he felt guilty. The intern heard the noise and came in. The boyfriend immediately reverted to a businesslike demeanor. He said that the factory, on humanitarian grounds, had made an exception to fully reimburse the girl's medical expenses. Then he accused the girl of not staying in her seat and running around, saying that was why she fell and was injured. The girl was surprised to hear him mention a seat. She asked her boyfriend, "Didn't I have a standing ticket?" It wasn't until he checked the girl's ticket information that he discovered the intern had booked her a standing ticket.